welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios, and this is our first premiere of 2025. So if you are here on Friday, February 21st at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are in the chat room right next door. Go ahead and pop in and say hello, or just kick back and watch and see what's going on. Fridays are typically going to be my Finish It Friday. I have a sofa full of kits, journals, whatever, in progress, and I want to get them off my sofa and get them done up. I also have another piece of information I'll be sharing you at the end of the video, so hang tight. So the first video I want to work on, after I get a drink of coffee, is the journal that I started with Jessica at Paper Terrace back last spring. It's a spring journal. It seems like the perfect time to do it, so what I have done is I have gone through and I have pulled everything out of my project basket, and I have a little bit of everything here to work on, and I want to see what this journal needs to finish and what we're going to do with that. So I've got some note cards here left. I have some paper pieces left from the gift bag that I used. All the items had to use items from Dollar Tree. And if you did not see the first series of videos, I will link that playlist down in the description box below. You can go see how I got here. And it's gonna be fun. So I have pieces. I want to work on these today. I'm going to transform the thank you cards, kind of, sort of. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the envelopes. We'll hang on to those. I have a plan, just how far we'll get. Keep in mind that my premieres are never more than 30 minutes long because it can take up to 4 hours for me to upload a 30-minute video. And I don't know about you, but I really don't have that kind of time. So that's where we're going to start. Now I have some index cards here that fell into the color scheme I was using. Let me get rid of the phone charging cord out of the way. We don't need it. So this is the journal as I started with. And I have this garden thing on the front. This was an ephemera piece from Dollar Tree. See how much light we can get in here. I may have to close the shade over here. The sun is reflecting off the snow that is piled on top of my soaking tank, and it's really bright coming in my window. So we'll see how long this lasts. But I added some lace from this floral burlap ribbon and lace on the bottom. That was where I brought my lace in. This was also spring ribbon from Dollar Tree. I used a book, and then I used the gift bag for the spine and on the inside cover to pull everything together. And I'm going to flip through the pages really quick, show you where we're at. I've added some of the lace to Easter egg dyed papers that I used, book pages to make pockets. This was from a giant coloring book. So there's journaling space. There's a journaling card that I made from the borders of the book pages that I had dyed. So there's journaling space there. I've got room for another tag of some sort there. I've got the stack pocket here. And I'm just going to go through the first signature. There are there's only 2 in here. But they all are pretty much the same. I used the pockets from my book page pocket series, and I will link that down below. This was from packaging, and I need to use my Cosmic Shimmer adhesive, and it will glue that slick piece down, and that will stay as a pocket, so I'll have to fix that one. I included a doily. I have pockets from the book pages, this from the ribbon and the lace. For pull tabs, more pockets, more coloring book pages. Lots of things here to use and tuck. And that big old bunny rabbit. More of that journaling space, and I may have to go through here. Some of these seem like they've kind of self-adhered themselves in there. That's a tuck with a pocket. This was a flip pocket, and we still have that one to decorate. So give me an idea of where I'm at, what I need to finish. Double pocket here. More of that dyed paper. More of that collaged dyed book page. Pocket there, a pocket here. Double pockets here. I used a lot of the pockets that I made from that video series because there were like 40 pockets. So I tried to incorporate as many of them into here as I could. See, there's a pocket there, and then there's the pocket here. This is another one of those flip pockets, and a pocket to go in here. Pocket there and a tuck. And then a side pocket and a top pocket here. More of that napkin fold pocket. This is the crayon bulletin board that I use to bring in my spring colors, and then I have a pocket there and more of the lace. And the second one is just like it. Now, so let's see. Let's start with, I'm going to need a couple of square pockets or tags there. And I have some things here that I've done. They have the napkin over the book page, and they could be used, but I have to keep in mind that's quite a bit of space. So there's that one that we can use. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out where my pockets are at, and then I will go back and do something with them. How many of those do I have? I want to make sure that I have enough of those to go through both signatures. So I don't want to put them all in the same one. So there's one, there's two, there's three of that style. Those are pretty much where they're going to be. Here's some book page just on the tag. And I think that's maybe all of that one that I've got, that I have. Get my cookie box stuff here. Okay, so I have a total of, did I leave that one in there? No. So I have a total of 4. So I can put 2 in the front signature and 2 in the back signature. So those are done. Now I will come back and add a pull something or other to the top of that one. I just want to make sure that I have the tags in the signature that I need. They're going to be too wide for that one, but they fit on that one. So we could do that. Front and back signature. That looks about right. Now this one's a little different. I've got that multiple pocket here. So let's see where my pocket configuration is. We could do that one and then go towards the back half and come in. It's the OCD in me that wants to make things balanced. So whatever I do in one signature, I always want to do in the other signature. And that's why doing some journal challenges is hard for me. Okay, now I know we've got those pockets filled. Not to mention the fact, I think I'm going to shrink this one down, because if you notice, it's upside down. So let's fix that one right now while I'm thinking of it. I also don't use my scissors much for cutting stuff off because I like straight lines. Some people like pockets and they cannot lie. I like straight pockets and straight lines and I cannot lie. And then to get that on the right side, I'm going to pull that other one back out. Where did I put it? Is it still... Did I lose it? Oh, it's in the front of the signature. It's in the front of the signature, right here. And I'm just going to use this to cut my corners. I better use a little bit heavier scissor than that one. I tell you, it's great to have my filming table set up, to have all of my tools handy that I need. I'm really liking this new layout. Okay, so this one is a little bit shorter. So what I may do is go back here and find a pocket that requires a shorter one. Now that would fit in there just fine. Okay, so we have those. Now I have another book page thing here. I've not decided what I'm doing with. I also have some book page trims. So we'll come back to the rest of that stuff in a minute. I also have these slim butterfly tags that I made. I just collaged them onto paper. They're white on the back for journaling. And I stamped the butterflies. This was from a Crafter Square stamp set from Dollar Tree. And I've been using this big butterfly. So I think I counted, I have 6 of these tags. So 3 in the front and 3 in the back. And let's see. This one will have a purple, orange, and blue, and this one will have a purple, orange, and pink. So let's go back to the front. And I want slender pockets for that, I think, because they're small tags. So let's, I bet one of these. I'll fit in there, but he's awfully small. Let's put him in there. Okay. And we've got 3 of those we can use. Now see, I've got this one, but that pocket's not very deep. So I don't think I want to put him there. That's a fold down. That's a tuck. That's a really deep pocket with a tuck. Actually, it's a flip out. One of these, he'd work in here really well. So let's get rid of that one. I was using that, I think, more as a placeholder. So let's do him there. And then we have, let's go to the back of this signature and put the other one back here. So we've got a couple more here. So let's put that one into there. What is it hanging up on? Let's put it there. And then anything I have to finish up, I can come back and do that on my own. And here's another one of those. And this purple and orange will go really good together. Just got that pocket a little tight. We'll make him fit. We'll make him fit. Okay, so there's those. Now let's go to the second signature. And we'll do the same thing. We'll pop tags into here in various places. See, that's the way that other one's supposed to be, where that shines through. And I don't know. Yeah, see, I do like that, but it's awfully deep. So let's find another spot to put him. Let's put the orange with the blue and the blue book page. Just like that. And then let's go back here somewhere. You know, we can make all these pockets and tucks, and sometimes it's just a challenge to try and figure out what's going to go where. Now this one's a solid, so I could put this purple one in here and he'd be fine. Okay, so we have that. Now, I also have some ephemera things here. I had done these pockets, and I made a notation that Brenda Lindstrom made a suggestion that I add the squiggles to the stamped images here. And I only have 2 of those. And apparently they're supposed to be pockets. So I'm going to pull that out. And I'm going to grab my perma pen. Let's see. And this is going to have to go this way so we can do the squiggles just like this. Now if you have a squiggle stamp, you could do this. I do have a squiggle stamp, but I was trying to use things that I had gotten from Dollar Tree. So there is that. So we have one of those, and we have 2 of those, one to put in each one of the signatures. So let's see where we could put these. Will I finish this journal today? No. Now see, I squiggled that one, and the top was going this way. So let's see where we can put this. We can put it over here on this side of the page. Pocket. That one's really heavy page. That one has potential because it's across from that. You can see that green paper in there. I like that. So I'm going to take my Tombow mono adhesive. I've had to move things over here a little bit, where I would normally keep them on my desk to keep Tabby from using them as stepping stools and knocking everything on the floor. She's a good cat. She likes to keep me company. Her favorite place to lay in here is over here on the Joey, which is my DVR box for Dish. And that's her favorite place to lay, both in here and in the bedroom, because they're warm. Now, to make sure that doesn't stick to anything, I've got some pieces of parchment or leftovers from contact paper that make great non-stickable stuff. I've got a couple of those here that I can lay one there so it doesn't stick to that page over there. And we're going to go to the back and we're going to do the same thing. Find a place to put this one. What is it? It has pink and blue. It's edged in pink and blue, and we can put this one up going horizontal because let's put it on that pink so it looks like it blends into that pink. No, it's not quite wide enough. Not quite wide enough. Let's find something that's got a little bit more space to it. Maybe that peach. That peach would work. Let's put it on that peach. So I've spent the week laying out production so that I know what is being recorded and posted when, both on my YouTube channels, both this one and my art channel, and on my blogs. And I have 4. Actually, I have 3 YouTube channels. I forgot about my homesteading channel. And so I will be making use of those. And now that I remembered that one of the best ways for me to keep up with stuff was if I had it written down in a dateline order. That way I knew what needed to be posted when, and I kept up. When I quit doing that, I lost sight of getting stuff posted and getting it posted on time. So we don't do that no more. We're going to be able to be on time. Of course, if you listen to Amber McHugh, you're right on time. You're where you're supposed to be, when you're supposed to be, and it's okay. And I'm okay with that. Okay, I have one tag here that's cut. Now I also have these little bitty tags, and we had some small spaces for these tags. So I also have, let me move this out of the way for a minute. And I probably should have had my silicone mat up here. So let me put one of my silicone mats up here in place so that I don't get glue all over my desk. I'll put up my Stampin' Up! Silicone mat because they're small. They'll fit on here just right. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really need 6. So we're going to eliminate 1. Or no, actually, let's take 1 and see if we can cut it from one of the other scraps of cardstock. And this one, yes, I am going to cut with scissors because it's just a low piece. It's okay. And I have a line to follow. Having a line to follow is important for me. It helps tremendously. Okay, and I also know I need to put a little bitty punch in the top of that so that I can find it later. Let's put this over. That's not going to help. So there we go. I'm going to line that up. Put that 1/8 hole punch in the top, and it matches the other one just perfectly. So we're going to have to cover these sides, and that will give me 3 tags per signature. Now I have these pieces of the napkin covered book paper, and I have 3 of them going the right direction. So we can do 3 of these on here. And I'm going to get my Tombow Mono on again. I don't like using the double runner adhesives for things that I want to last because glue will invariably change with temperatures, and they'll release, and then things are going to come apart. You do not have that problem usually with glue. Okay, so I'm going to let that one dry a minute. We're going to come in here and see if we can get a couple more of these out of the book pages. I think I'm going to get 3, and then we'll have to do something else with the other 3. Now, watching my time. Now, my goal is to be here every Friday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. However, Bob has some trade shows going, and I may not always make it. So keep an eye on the community tab. Make sure you have notifications on. So when I put something in my notifications and on my Facebook group, that you will know if a premiere is not a premiere. Now, I can set it as a premiere so y'all can come in and chat I just might not be able to be present, okay? So let's keep that one in mind. And I will let you know if I'm here or not. But my goal is to try and be here every Friday. My business mentor, Amber McHugh, suggested that I get back to doing premieres. And I was planning on doing them anyway. But she thought we needed to get them back up and running so that y'all could come visit. And I totally agreed. So they're just going up a little sooner than I had planned on them going up. And I think I can get both of these. I only need one. I have 3. I have 4 book pages. So I'm going to have 2 I got to figure out something else to do with. Unless I piece the book pages, and I really don't want to do that. But I had 4 book pages, so let's do 4 of these in the cardstock so I can get them to release. 1, 2, and I'm going to fudge it, and I'm going to make this one work. So there's 4 of those, and we'll get our 1/8" punch back out of here. I have lots of cool things coming up. There is going to be a regular posting schedule on here and on my blog, and I'm going to focus on those 2. I will be getting to my Facebook group at least twice a week, hopefully more often, and they may be nothing more than a hi, it's Monday kind of thing, but we'll be there. So if you're not a member of my Facebook group, I'd love to have you join. It's a safe, non-drama, let's try it this way. It's a safe, drama-free zone. There we go. We got that one. Okay, so we covered these in book pages. I don't know what we'll do the other ones in, but I'm going to use these scissors and get these cut down. So then I know I have the bigger trims to still work with, but I'm not going to work with these little scraps. I'm getting really good at pinching stuff. I need to pitch stuff. I really need to pitch stuff. As I said, Amber McHugh is a business guru, and she's helping me in align my goals of destashing and building a following with what I'm already doing. So, I have followed Amber for several years, but I went to a workshop with her all last week, and I won the opportunity to get a one-on-one with her, and I snatched that up. So it's going to help me get the business up and running. As I told Amber, I'm not out to build a big team or big business on this. I just want to do something creative and destash in a creative manner. So that's my goal. Okay, so we have those done. And then I will go back and repunch those holes. And then we have journaling on the back, and we'll figure out where those are going to go. Now, I am not going to be able to finish this today, but I will get it finished, and there will be a flip through next Friday before we pick up. No, actually, there will be a flip through on Sunday, because Sundays are going to become Shop Sunday videos. In those videos, you'll be able to see what I'm putting in my shop for the week. I will tell you I have several journals going in the shop next week. It's going to take me a little bit to get to the other things I want to put in the shop, but next week is going to be all about journals. And then the following week, I'm going to start building my spring supply. Greens, and then all the spring colors, and getting us ready for spring crafting. So, okay, so there we have 4 slim tags. And that's going to do it for me today. I hope you have enjoyed just sitting in there and hanging out and visiting. I've enjoyed having you. And I will be back here on Saturday. Tomorrow we have a video going up that is a flip through of of something that I created using Spectrum Art Creations products primarily. I did use one image from Stampin' Up! That's because I didn't have the papers from Spectrum Art Creations that I needed to finish the project. So I'll have both of those in there. And then Sunday we'll be here for our flip through of Shop Sunday. And I hope you'll be back to join me. In the meantime, in the comments below, are you ready for spring? Yes or no? Throw up a bunny or an egg springy tulip image in the comments below. And the other thing for you to keep in mind, you never know when I'm going to give something away. So you're going to want to make sure you comment with the emoji I request. So show me a spring emoji of any kind and let me know if you're ready for spring. And I will see you back here tomorrow. In the meantime, remember to like, to share, subscribe, and creative blessings.